Hello young and restless fans, and welcome back to Bold and Restless channel. At the GCAC, Audra's on the phone with Nate asking if there are any updates. Did he push the idea to Victoria? Nate asks her to let him handle this his own way. He's proposing the idea because it makes sense, that it gets her out of a jam is an added benefit. Audra stresses that it's more than a jam, Adam could destroy her career. Adam walks in, so Audra lets Nate go. Adam joins Audra and hopes she has good news for him. Audra says it's pending. Adam thinks that sounds like stalling. He wants this over and done with by the time he, Nick, and Sharon launch the new company. Audra assures him she has a two-stage plan in the works. At Newman, Nikki tells Victoria that she heard from her father and things are progressing overseas. Nate walks in with something to run by him. He's been looking over the proposal for the Adustus-Kirsten launch and did some deep dive into the numbers last night. He believes Adam is correct in thinking that Newman Media will be redundant. Nikki sniffs that Victor disagrees. Nate thinks he was just reacting to Adam suggesting it. He believes they should give this some thought. Folding the two companies together would give them an unrivaled media powerhouse. Victoria seems taken aback. Where is this coming from? Nikki asks Nate if he's seriously suggesting defying Victor. What has gotten into you? At the Abbott house, Diane and Jack welcome Abby and make chit-chat about DOM. Abby is there because she's spoken to her mom, who wants to make peace. For it to work, it has to be her, Jack, and Ashley. No one else. At Jabot, Billy tells Ashley and Tucker he's considered their offer to help push Diane to failure there. It would weaken Jabot, even temporarily, and for what, so they can take over? He has one question: what's in it for me? Ashley tells Billy that Simply Ashley will be a huge success and will take over Jabot. It's the only way to save their father's company. She and Tucker will have Jabot remain its own entity under the Simply Ashley umbrella. Billy asks again, what is my payout? Ashley says he will run Jabot. He won't be in Jack's shadow anymore. She thinks John would be proud of what he's willing to do to save the company. Billy is intrigued. Ashley reveals that she has a meeting with Jack and has to go. Billy says this is about protecting their family legacy, so he's in. Ashley, thrilled, assures him he won't regret this. She and Tucker leave. Billy pulls out his phone and texts Jack that Ashley and Tucker are on their way. He warns, be prepared for anything. At the Abbott house, Jack tells Abby that Diane won't be excluded from the meeting. Any achievable peace hinges on Ashley's ability to accept Diane. Abby argues her mother's back will be up if she walks in and sees Diane. Diane agrees with Abby. She tells Jack that if he wants a truce, it's a two-way street. He'll have to accept Tucker is a part of her life. At Newman, Nate doesn't want to second-guess Victor, but feels this is a smart move. Victoria isn't sure her father would change his mind regardless of their opinions, plus, she doesn't want Adam to win. Nate suggests she not view this on a personal level. Nikki says nothing involving Adam is ever a good idea and hopes Nick can keep him in line. She agrees with keeping the two entities separate, otherwise, they're asking for trouble. She walks out and Victoria asks Nate what prompted him to look into this. Nate believes that Adustus will make Newman Media redundant. Victoria says it's still disrespecting her father's wishes, no matter how he spins it. Nate disagrees. He's not suggesting they do anything behind Victor's back. Victoria says they would have to have a strong case to even bring it to him. Nate urges Victoria to think about what such a success would mean for her. Victoria points out that such a move would dilute Audra's power. Have you lost faith in her for some reason? At the club, Audra tells Adam that Nate is working on Victoria to convince her of the wisdom of a merger. Adam reiterates that time is running out, they're launching next week. Audra can see how this benefits him, but will she be left out in the cold? That really dampens the incentive. Adam reminds her that her incentive is to keep the scandal quiet. Audra fumes that was a cover-up of a cover-up. She's not condoning what that man did, but she needs to protect her business position. Adam suggests she accomplish what he's asking of her then. Audra thinks he's underestimating her abilities. Providing she can convince Victor, where will she land in the new company? Adam tells her to make it happen, and then they'll see where she lands. Audra thinks Adam needs her as much as she needs him. She'll help him if he promises her that. Adam interjects, "What, like a pinky promise?" Audra wants it in writing that she'll retain her position. Adam says she's negotiating without any leverage. Audra warns if he releases the emails, he'll make an enemy of Tucker for life. The easiest way is for him to give her what she wants. At Newman, Nate insists that Newman Media will become redundant when Adustus launches and tells Victoria, Adam wasn't wrong. Victoria sniffs that Adam has his own agenda. He wants to take Newman Media away from me, she complains. Nate says that personal fixations aside, the strength of the two companies combined is undeniable. Victoria asks Nate what will happen to Audra if the two companies merge. Nate's not concerned about that, she's a team player. Victoria will have to think about it, but his passion is inspiring as usual, it's a turn on. They start making out. At the GCAC, Adam asks Audra what she would want. She assumes the merged company would be run by Adam, she'd want to be second in command. Audra can be as ruthless as he needs her to be. Adam is confident he could convince Sharon and Nick to go for that, provided she can deliver. At the Abbott house, Jack whines that he doesn't even know who Ashley is anymore. Ashley counters that Diane has turned him into an insipid fool. She tells Jack she doesn't want anything from him and would gladly walk away from Jabot empty-handed if she could be done with him and Diane. Jack frowns, "So you're going to walk away willingly?" "Since when?" Ashley says, "Since now." She congratulates him on wearing her down and tells him he can thank Tucker, who has been trying to convince her to walk away for months. "Buy me out and we are done." Jack can agree to that and is happy about this. Things had grown untenable between them because of Diane and Tucker. Ashley agrees. Abby asks what this means for their relationship moving forward. Ashley wants to know the same thing. At the Abbott house, Ashley and Tucker arrive and Abby declares that she's glad they've come to this sit-down, but the significant others need to leave. Tucker agrees to go, but not before declaring to Jack that he wants the siblings to find peace. Tucker and Diane leave and Abby asks, "Okay, where should we begin?" At Society, Tucker and Diane arrive, and McCall needles Billy for running the company from the bar. Billy guesses the two of them got ousted from the peace conversation. He's sick and tired of the fighting and sick and tired of Jack sacrificing Jabot for Diane. Diane chirps that she's sick of having to prove herself to everyone but Jack. She tells Tucker she's lost her appetite and walks out. Tucker grins knowingly at Billy. Outside the door, Diane passes Nikki. They both exclaim, "Oh great." At the Abbott house, Jack doesn't think Abby seems as happy as she should be. Abby questions peace happening so quickly. Jack urges her to give her mother the benefit of the doubt. Abby hugs him and leaves as Diane comes in. Jack tells her that Ashley relented on everything and only wanted him to buy her out of Jabot. She's newly emboldened, thinking she has Billy in her back pocket. Diane relays that she ran into Tucker and Billy at Society and he was playing his part a little too well. Do you think Ashley has actually turned Billy against us? That's it for today. Let us know your thoughts in the comment, and remember to subscribe for more spoilers and updates.